Now they're using high-tech facial recognition, technology to identify, associates and partners who may have nothing to do with the case, and banning them from the building simply because that law firm is suing the Madison Square Garden for either personal injury, or it could be some shareholder dispute. He's enacted a legal industry-wide ban for any law firm that has sued the Garden. And if you look up the docket on the New York State Supreme Court website, the Garden is a defendant in over 400 cases. Not all 400 are pending, but they're a frequent litigant, as are almost any major professional sports venue. And I've never heard of a venue banning lawyers from the building simply because there's pending litigation.
The strangest thing about the Dolan part is he did a WFAN New York Sports Radio interview recently, and one of the questions he happened to be asked was, does he consider owning the Knicks and the Rangers and the Madison Square Garden kind of a public trust or a private company? And he went on the private side, and that's a little bit of a landmine because he's exempt from all sorts of taxes as sort of a special privilege to the Garden and to the teams, and yet he's deciding, well, this is my own private little enterprise, which is fine, but it kind of can't have both. If you're totally private, you better pay taxes like everyone else, and if you're a public trust, then okay, maybe you get some tax breaks, maybe, but then you can't be doing the sort of things he's doing now. It is very strange, particularly because it's a little bit petty to ban any attorney who has any involvement with any lawsuit with them. But it's not even that. There was a woman from New Jersey who was there with, like, it was a Girl Scout troop of all things for a PR nightmare, and she works for a firm that has probably dozens, if not hundreds, of lawyers, and she's banned. She doesn't even know what the case is about, and doesn't care. It's probably not even her anywhere near her field of expertise. So you're talking about a wide swath of people. It's the worst case scenario to do to the New York media. I mentioned my buddy Frank Isola, who's been around forever. Go ahead, poke that bear. I mean, in other markets, it's going to work, and it does work. It works today in maybe most markets. In New York, forget about it, as we say in New York and New Jersey.